Hey guys, hey, so I got a really cool question today. Somebody asked me and asked if I would make a video about dehydration and how I'm able to get all my fluid in. So I said, you know what, that's a fantastic question. Why don't we touch on that? I haven't really talked about it in any of my videos yet, so let's do that today. I have become an expert in dehydration since my surgery. I had some serious issues after my surgery, which I will touch on. So if anybody else has those problems, you can kind of get ahead on it. So before my surgery, my first surgery by RNY, I was able to guzzle as much water or soda or whatever, tea. I was mostly a tea drinker, but I did drink soda from time to time. But mostly I drank tea. So, I'd be able to knock back a 20 ounce, Pepsi in no time. I'd be able to knock out, a couple bottles of water, absolutely no time. And I was drinking those big, like 24 bottles of water before my surgery and drinking, what's it called? Not Gatorade, the other one, the one that starts with a P, Powerade. I was drinking Powerade Zeros because, I was working out so much. I wanted to make sure that I was having enough fluid. I didn't want to get dehydrated. So before my surgery, I started feeling really weird. I was peeing a whole lot, and I was just, I was constantly thirsty. I didn't want anything to eat. I needed something to drink 24 hours a day. That went on for like 3 weeks. And what was happening is that I was becoming a full blown diabetic. Even though I had lost a lot of weight, my body was kind of in shock with all the, what I was doing to it. And, I had become type 2 diabetic. So that was really scary, and I was afraid that would not change after my surgery. So, because they warned me about that. They're like, if this it may not go back down. You may need to be on insulin. So lucky for me, my surgery was right around the corner, so I never actually had started injections. But the day of my surgery, anesthesia will make your sugar pop up. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy. Make your sugar pop up, and so I did have insulin shots. Yuki is behind me but stop, dude. Stop. I don't know what you're doing, but stop. So it makes your sugar pop up. Stay. Actually, you can sit right there and be adorable, huh? So, makes your sugar crop up. So actually, I got, here, is this what you want? I got, I actually had insulin shots for the first day after my RNY because my sugar had cropped up pretty high during surgery, and they just wanted to make sure everything was fine. Those things hurt. I did not enjoy that at all. So after surgery, I had the strictures, as I was telling you, but they wouldn't believe me. When I told them that it was really hard for me to get down any water or any food, they were like, oh, that's normal because your stomach's healing. Oh, that's normal. Sorry. They're like, don't worry about it. Your stomach, once it heals, it'll feel better. Don't worry about it. You're fine. So I listened, and for 3 weeks, I was miserable. Like, when I tell you that, a 20 ounce shake or a 20 ounce glass of water would take me 3 hours to drink, I'm not messing with you, because the stricture, it was right here on my pouch. Stop licking me. The stricture was right there on my pouch, and so the water would sit on top of the stricture until it could funnel down because the hole was so small. And I've put pictures of my stricture up on my Facebook. So if you follow me on Facebook, you can actually see what my strictures look like. So I was severely dehydrated. So I went into the hospital 3 weeks later with severe dehydration to the point that it took them 8 tries to find a vein. That was miserable. I fell. I hit my head. It was no joke. I started feeling really dizzy. I started feeling really sick to my stomach. I started feeling like I was going to pass out every time I stood up. I was shaky. My mouth was really dry. No matter how much water I tried to get in, it wasn't helping. I was drinking nothing but Powerade Zeros because I knew that I was, becoming dehydrated. And finally, they believed me. You know, they had me admitted. I was there for 3 days. I was on the highest setting of the pump. So if you've seen those pain pumps, or you've ever, you know, been dehydrated before, they may give you a pump to try to push the fluid in fast enough. Mine was at 250. So they had two bags of water sitting up there and a banana bag because my potassium had been depleted. And like trying to get fluid into me because that's how sick I was. So, you know, then they said, okay, well, let's get you an endoscopy, and then we'll, you know, they finally found out, yes, you do have a stricture. Let's fix that. So, dehydration is not, you know, not a stranger for me, unfortunately. So, I wanted to tell you a little bit about dehydration. I wanted to tell you the symptoms of dehydration. So, hopefully, if you guys are having these symptoms, you know what you can do for it. You know that, you know, when it's time to go see a doctor. You know, there you go. So dehydration usually starts off with, you know, your mouth is that cotton mouth. So you're gonna feel kind of the cotton mouth going on, really dry back here in the throat. A lot of the times you will see that your hands have become more gaunt, so there's not a whole lot of fluid left in them. When you push on your skin, you know, there's not going to be that spring back. If you pull, a lot of the times if you're really dehydrated, you can pull on your skin, and if the skin doesn't immediately spring back, that means you're dehydrated. A lot of other symptoms are, you know, you feel dizzy. You might even black out if you're not careful. Your eyes can become sunken in, so like all the fluid and stuff around your eyes can actually look sunken in, dark circles. You know, the dehydration is nothing to play with. You know, people are like, oh no, I'll get my water at another time. No, it's nothing to joke about. You know, it's actually really scary. Especially when you're laying in the hospital and you've got, you know, an IV hooked up, and they're talking about, well, maybe I need to put the IV in your foot, or maybe we need to give you a PICC line, or, you know, maybe you need a central line, which is through your neck. So, I mean, it's not fun. It's not something, you know, to play with. You need to get your fluids in. That is absolutely 100%. Water fuels your body. It fuels all of your organs. You have to have fluid. You have to have fluid. Like, if anything else that you learn from having any kind of surgery or in general is that your body needs water to fuel itself. So all of your organs depend on you drinking water. Water also deals with your heating and cooling, your thyroid. I mean, there's so many things that water depends on. That your body depends on for water. So I'm going to give you a few little tips on what I do to get my water in each day. So the first thing I want to show you is that I get big old cups. I mean, like, if I could find a bigger cup than this, I'd have it. So I like double walled cups. This one I bought at the dollar store for $1.50. It is 24 ounces, I believe. It may be bigger than that. I don't know because the thing rubbed off on it. So I think it's 24 ounces, though. So I add about a quarter ice down there. Fill the rest of it with water. Also, I have coffee. A lot of people would tell you coffee does not count towards your water. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay. Do you need to drink nothing but coffee? No. Obviously, you need other fluids besides just coffee. But coffee does count. This is a 24-ounce cup Alicia sent me. I love it. Yes, I'm weird. So, this is my coffee cup. In the morning, what I do is I make one big old thing of coffee, one big old thing of water. I do not drink soda. Sorry, I don't drink sweet tea like I used to. God almighty, I miss sweet tea. So this right here is, let's see, 48 ounces of water together. The way I can get my water in is in simple ways. So I buy this So it is energy with dragon fruit. It's got a lot of B vitamins in it, B6, B12, some biotin, excuse me, pantothenic acid. It's got 5 calories per the pack. There's nothing else in it, no sugars, no protein. So here you go with the dragon fruit. So I take I take this, and then I either take this Hawaiian Punch one. This is Berry Limeade Blast. I've got another one stuffed in here so I could show you guys. At least I thought I did. No, maybe it's in this. Or I'm liking the Strawberry Crush. Okay, so either the Limeade or the Strawberry Crush, and I take, sorry, they're doing yard work. So I take one of these and one of these, and I half it. So I half both of them and put them in this water. So I get some energy drink in there, and I get some regular, either the berry or the strawberry. And then I add either lemon. So this is true lemon. This is crystallized lemon. You can use it for baking, seasoning, cooking. Equals 15 lemons. So there's nothing in this, no sugar, no calories. I've barely made a dent, and I've been, just dumping a half a teaspoon about every time I do this, if not more. So you guys can look at this true lemon in the shaker. They have them in other stuff too. And this one's crystallized lime. So either I'm using that one or I'm using this one. So far I've been enjoying the lemon a lot more in my drinks than the lime, and I use this more for cooking. But I put this on just about any meat. You could put this on. This stuff is amazing. If you haven't found this in your store, like I said, they do have packets. I just like the shaker because it's easier for me to put on food. And then my all-time favorite is the Arizona Drops. This one happens to be the lemon iced tea. So what I do is I add about 7 squirts of this because I like it really, 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 really powerful. And then I add a whole bunch of lemon to it. So that is how I get my water and stuff in. I drink about 1.5 to 2 of these a day. I drink about 3 of these a day. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I get in a lot of water. So you are not, they say stay at about 64 ounces of water. Depending on your weight, you may want to actually think about that. The more you weigh, the more water and stuff, it also filters your kidneys. It also really, I'm telling you, the more the better, in my opinion. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope, giving you these little tips, I'm telling you. They also have a little powder version of this, like in the packets, that's I think it's a cherry limeade and then a raspberry lemonade. So I love these. These are awesome. So I love your faces. You could actually just put it in water if you like lemon or lime water. Love your faces. Have a great day. Bye.